Hey Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your November 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you were new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. This is good for any and all placements of Aquarius in your chart, or if you are interested in an Aquarius. So right away here, you do have a little bit of tension that I feel like you're breaking through this month, Aquarius. I'm also getting the name here, Kali or Kali. That could be your name, someone that you are working with, dealing with, or it could be a nickname, maybe a pet. But I am getting that you're breaking through some sort of obstacle, and you're being kind and compassionate to yourself and maybe those around you, because some of you could have been feeling really stressed out. That left you a little bit snappy at the ones you love, or maybe another person around you has done something where you've taken it a little bit personally here, Aquarius. I feel like it's important this month that you do unleash your kindest self. Even if other people are unkind to you, try not to take it personally. Try to disengage, step back from the drama, or remove yourself from a situation or, an experience if it's not evolving, if it's not growing, or if it's not constructive. There's the word here. So for some of you, you had to go through an experience in order for you to kind of grow, come out on top. There could have been interviews, there may have been conversations where you're learning a lot about yourself, about what you want, about the environments you want to be in. But I am getting here, Aquarius, that other people haven't been as kind. Don't stoop to their level. Rise above the fray. That's been a common theme amongst all the signs here, especially the air signs in the month of November, is rising above. Don't stoop to the level of those that hurt you or pain you or try to challenge you, especially if it's not going anywhere, if it's not constructive. Now, you do have this Scorpio energy showing up here, and the Scorpio season we are in is going to bring in a roller coaster of maybe ideas, emotions, thoughts, changes. This is a big month of change. Now that we are at the tail end of eclipse season, I mean, it's over, but we're still feeling the shadow effects from eclipse season. This is the month where we break free from anything that may have come up around that time, come up for us to heal, to break free from, to remove and eliminate some limiting beliefs, to restructure how we do life. So we're going to dive in further, but I am getting that there was a situation that stung, Aquarius. It could have been words. It could have been an argument. Maybe it is a rejection. Okay, or it could have been someone around you was going through a difficult period and you may have taken the brunt end of things here, but you are remaining calm. I feel like there is a neutrality coming from you where you don't want to take sides. I also get like third party energy. So this could be amongst siblings. Maybe there's 3 family members, or maybe there's 3 of you, because I get 3 of cups energy here, maybe even 3 of pentacles, where you may have been forced in the middle of a situation where you said, I'm not doing this again. I don't want to play the mediator, or I don't want to be that monkey in the middle, because you're the one that gets caught in a shitstorm, basically. So what you have here is releasing control. Yeah, you're going to say to these people or this situation, not my monkeys, not my circus. I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to control what I can control, and that's my response, and I'm stepping out. And for others of you, if this is a relationship here, there's been a lot of tension, a lot of turmoil, and there could be a deep lesson around kindness, around compassion and unconditional love for either you or another party. Now, when it comes to, I'm getting here like governing agencies, or it could be institutions, organizations, groups, communities, things of that nature. You may have felt pulled towards staying with a certain group, But I'm getting the opposite here. I feel like that pull is releasing its grips from you. Maybe you don't have anything in common with that friend group, or perhaps there was beliefs brought upon by institutions such as maybe religion, or, you know, whatever it may be, where you're saying, hey, that doesn't fill my cup. That doesn't align with my soul. You're releasing some sort of control or restraints that energy had on you. Now, your final outcome here, Aquarius, is you do have this Leo energy, and this is all about shining that light. So this is a really big glow up month for you. Why? Because you're taking your power back. There's something here within your control that you're able to work with the energy instead of feeling like you have no control over a situation. In even those situations where you don't have any control over, what you do have control over is how you respond. And I feel like that's putting you in that higher ground energy, right? Rising above. And you're going to be kind to others. Some of you are leaders. Some of you are nurturers, mothers, fathers, mentors, teachers, coaches. I'm getting here that this is your month to communicate. Communication is very strong here. And there could be a big glow up for you, Aquarius. You're shining your light, and other people are noticing this. Other people may even tell you how kind you are to share your words of wisdom, or your time, or your money, or your efforts, or your energy. I feel like you do a lot for people here. You do a lot for people. And yes, sometimes it's at your own expense, but you are not... There's something that you may have been tiptoeing around. They're actually showing me thin ice. Some of you may have been walking. It felt like thin ice, like you had to be very controlled within your movements in order to not maybe catch someone or something off guard. That's breaking away, because now I see the breaking of the ice, and it's not that you're submerging in the water, but it's that there's something more solid underneath you. There's a solid foundation, and that's coming from your own beliefs. That's coming from you staying true to you. It's coming from your own inner stability here. Let's dive in. Let's take a look. Why do we have the tension? What is this that we need to breathe through at this time? I mean, it could be a family gathering. It could be some restrictions around money. It could be a controlling family member, or a spouse, or a child. Let's take a look and see what this tension is all about. Okay, yeah, someone may be manipulating or misusing their power. Okay, this could be you. This could be people around you, where you want to manifest, right? We all at every given moment are manifesting our reality by our thoughts, by our beliefs, and by our actions. But how we do that and what place it's coming from makes all the difference. Is it coming from a place of fear, through manipulation, through control, through narcissism, or through power, greed, whatever it may be on the lower spectrum? Or is it coming from a place of compassion, love, truth, divinity, right? And that's something you are breathing through at this time. And you may be seeing people's true colors. Yeah, you are seeing someone's true colors here, and you're unleashing from that energy. And I feel like you're being kind to yourself. You know what you're worth, and you know what you want to, yeah, exactly. You're being kind to yourself. King of Cups. If this is a relationship you're in, you've had to deal with a lot of ups and downs, okay? If this is a career, I feel like, yes, there's been a lot of challenges to your emotions, to your mental health, your emotional health. But you've come a long way here, because you can see that there's sharks swimming below, and he's doing all that he can to keep that ship afloat. And yes, it's not thin ice, but at the same time, it's the same concept of that thin ice, where, you know, sometimes the sharks, the emotions, the beliefs, they threaten to bring you down. Sometimes it can be manipulation of others. It can be a manipulation of our own thoughts coming from that fear-based, you know, vibration. And what I see here with this King of Cups is you're someone, Aquarius, who's very loving, very supportive. You're emotionally intelligent. You know how to work with the energy of magic here, with the magician. And what I mean by that is manifesting. You know now what you didn't know in the past, right? You know that you can achieve success in whatever it is that you put your mind to, but you also see that other people, they're not doing it in maybe a moral or ethical way. If this doesn't have to do with other people, you're rising above, again, the fray. You're rising above the fear-based energies. You are evolving. You are not letting your emotions get the best of you. You're riding that wave of emotion, and you're putting your intuition into this here. I see that you're not letting... I want to see what these sharks are, because that's part of the tension. There could be something from the past that's coming back up here for you to take a look at with this King of Cups energy. Some of you may benefit from maybe seeing a therapist, a coach, a doctor. There could be something here that may have been a little bit numb, or you may have been numb too, that is starting to thaw out for you this month. It's like something was frozen, some sort of thought, feeling, emotion was frozen within the body, and you suppressed it, right? Because you didn't want to deal with it at that time. But now, Aquarius, it's coming up for you to thaw out the energy, for you to feel it, breathe through the tension, release it in order for you to manifest from the highest vibration. I like this. Aquarius, this is a good month for you. Let's take a look here and see what's this control all about, because I do see that this control is either your own mental blocks at times. It can be not knowing how to use your power in the highest light, right? It can, and that's what you're shifting here, because there is the light, there's the shine. So if you weren't quite sure, Aquarius, how to work with this energy, you're going to know this month, or it could be something that you're learning more of, you're diving into, maybe even more spiritual practices, meditation. I just heard here Kundalini awakening for some of you Aquarians. If you're not sure what that is, that has to do with our, our sexuality, our creativity, our passion, our desire. Look it up. It's really interesting, and you can awaken that through yoga, and there's so many different things that you can use that energy with. But here's the Judgment card. When that judgment horn blows, you can't help but hear it. So I am getting here, there's something you are releasing, and it could be the way that you thought you were supposed to be towards others, or what you thought you were supposed to be doing for a living, or, it could be a compassionate and kind review of the past, because I am getting, that energy of karma, which basically karma's been coming up so much lately. And karma is basically the law of cause and effect. It's not a curse. It's not something that, you're indebted to forever. It's all about growth. It's about lessons. And based on the choices that we put out there, neither good, bad, right, or wrong, it's just based on the choices that we put out there. And if we don't like the consequences, we can grow, we can learn, and we can choose to go in a new path. And that's what the Judgment card is all about. This is about a redemption, an awakening, a rebirth. It's about a rite of passage. It's about forgiveness. It is about your purpose. It's about your calling. For a lot of you, this Judgment card does have to do with, the cycle of life here. It has to do with releasing some karmic cycles, patterns, beliefs, relationships, or just situations that you were in where you really needed to learn self-love, self-care, to take care of yourself, not because of a selfish need. Some of you were in a very selfish dynamic, whether it was you, someone around you, or you were forced to go through something which brought out the selfishness in you, right? Because we all have those traits. We all can succumb to every single characteristic that is out there, right? We have that within us. We have that capability, and certain situations can bring that out, especially if they're karmic and we need to work through them. What else do we have here with the Judgment? The Judgment's big, right? It's releasing judgments upon ourselves, upon, it is about taking responsibility for our actions, but it's also about being kind and compassionate and understanding that maybe you didn't know what you know now, right? Maybe you didn't know that this was going to teach you the most valuable lesson of love, or of forgiveness, or of, pain. Sometimes that's how we learn the most. And I feel like you've learned a very, very valuable lesson here. Let's take a look. What else do we need to know about the Judgment showing up for Aquarius? Thank you. I'm getting a B name here. Brenda, Brendan. Please take that as it resonates. B, Brendan or Brenda. Brendan. The Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. You may be even healing some dynamics around mothering, around nurturing, how you nurture. Some of you are people pleasers, or you may have been very materialistic. For some of you, you grew up with a helicopter parent, or maybe a parent who smothered your creativity. Maybe that's why I'm getting Kundalini. Some of you may have grown up with no money at all, and there's some deep beliefs that have been ingrained, right? Some of you have grown up in patterns or dynamics that you wanted to break free from, and you have the opportunity to do so, because the Ten of Cups is saying here, you don't have to live in any sort of imbalance or disharmony, because the Ten of Cups here is all about happily ever after, happy family. It's about unconditional love versus putting conditions based on experiences of the past, right? Karma. So for a lot of you, you are breaking free and healing from, maybe not breaking free, but definitely healing and moving towards your rainbow, right? Moving towards a life that you are excited and happy to wake up each morning and be a part of. You are moving towards, releasing any of that lack of mentality. Some of you, there was a deep materialism from someone around you. Maybe that was part of this manipulation. Someone may have been manipulating the way that they made money or how they thought about money. There could have been a manipulation of thoughts. Okay, I am getting a misuse, not quite sure how to use their power to gain the happily ever after that they wanted here. There could have been someone around you. I'm getting here sister-in-law, maybe a family member or a friend that has interfered with a family dynamic. And that may be something you are releasing or forgiving this person for their interference. For those of you that are in a family situation, I feel like you're growing. I mean, we're all in a family situation, right? But there could be some sort of family dynamic that you're healing, because you've had to rise above. You've had to work through maybe some dark night of the soul, some deep emotions. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is saying there's an opportunity for more fertility here, more growth. You see the rabbits and they're very fertile, right? And so there's definitely a shift happening here. Look into Kundalini Yoga for some of you, or Kundalini Awakening, Kundalini Rising. That can really shift a lot happening. So your final outcome is the Shine card. So a major glow up for you. And that makes sense with the Judgment card. I mean, look at these major arcanas. You have the Magician, the Judgment, well, Ten of Cups isn't the major arcana, but it's a powerful energy about manifesting the life that you want. This is about going in a direction that maybe you didn't believe was possible for you, but it absolutely is. What's this glow up all about here for Aquarius? What's the shining your light on? What are you shining your light towards? Oh, some of you are heading towards the light after a dark period of time. Yep, there's the stars. There's some light here. Really, literally light and dark with the stars in the background of the dark. Seven of Cups here is your true north. This is your true north. You can see that wand is shining there on that North Star. She has set her sights on what it is that she wants, and she's going to shoot for the stars, right? What do they say? Shoot for the stars, because even if you miss, you'll land upon the moon. Okay, I think I butchered that. But the Seven of Cups is intention. It is about focusing here. It's about allowing your daydreams to manifest into your real life dream. Yeah, Page of Cups showing up here. Page of Cups is a new opportunity to open your heart, to feel that unconditional love. Page of Cups is something emotional that's coming in. It certainly could be the beginning of a new relationship. It can be about, maturing. It can be children as well. There's something, for some of you, this has to do with pregnancy. Queen of Pentacles here. Maybe some of you have had a difficult time with pregnancy and having that family dynamic that you've wanted, and you had to overcome and learn. There may have been a lot of situations that you've had to learn about self-love, kindness, staying not judging oneself as well. Okay, I am getting that for some of you because I just heard in vitro or something along the lines of additional help for pregnancy. Please take that as it resonates. And for others of you, this Page of Cups is offering you this opportunity to to have that 10 of Cups that you seek, that you wish. That's part of, what you're manifesting. Stability. And it doesn't have to be the traditional sense of stability. It doesn't have to be the marriage route and the kids, right? It can be whatever family, home, and stability means for you, even if it's living with, your partner traveling across the world in a van, right? Or in an RV and doing things the non-traditional way, maybe not having children, just doing your thing, living freely, whatever that is for you. You're shining your light bright this month. Let's take a look here and get a message from the Heart of the Horse. And for those of you that caught the weekend's collective reading, this deck was used. And so I've decided here to end the readings, the bonus readings, with a message from this deck. But we're going to do a little bit of a meditation here. We're going to do a meditation where I want you just to close your eyes. Thank you, Spirit. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, just to kind of clear and open up that third eye. And I want you to open your eyes and I want you to focus on the imagery on the screen here. I want you to take a look at this horse. And I really want you to tune in to your intuitive insight. What are you picking up on from the energy of this specific horse? Whether it's a thought, a phrase, a feeling, a color, an emotion, an intuitive hit, whatever it is for you. Pause the video if you need to, but drop it in the comment section box below. I'll enter you into that free reading giveaway. I would love to hear what you're picking up on because the message here is about going within. I have to turn it sideways here to read, but this is about, sometimes you feel like you're walking alone, and it says to walk alone right now. It may be part of your journey, Aquarius. Trust your own inner knowing to guide you through this passage. This is your own walk. This is your personal journey, and your destination must remain open and unknown to you at this time. Take the time to look within. Do not run or rush, nor create distractions. You are being asked to steadily walk, breathing in deeply and fully, finding your way to a solitary step at a time. Each step takes you further onto the unknown, into the unknown for now. Trust that you will be protected and shown the way from deep within. Be strong and do not spook easily. You are surrounded by more protection than you are aware of. Take each step away from the chaos and your usual means of support to go quietly within. Only then will the lesson reveal itself so you can rejoin the herd. Yeah, you're being asked to go within here. You're asked to go by yourself here. And even though, yes, there can be help and support and, professional guidance, you know your true soul's destiny here with this Judgment card. So I do feel a lot of you Aquarians, you are being guided at this time to maybe even leave, step away, take a little bit of time out for yourself. And then Spirit had me pull this card for you as well. So again, I want you to take a nice deep breath in and focus on the energy. And we're seeing a little bit of a pattern. Both horses, both cards, there's a back turning here. So just take a look at this, pause it if you need to, and let me know what intuitive messages you are receiving from this illustration. And if you need a moment, again, just pause the video. But this is all about centering, Aquarius. Now may be the calm before the storm. Listen for the guidance to find your center before the gates open upon the next run of your journey. This is a time for deep, quiet reflection, a time to pause and gather yourself, your center, and your abundant strength. As momentum is building and others gather around you, Spirit is asking that you stay calm. Conserve your strength. Find patience and remain aware of those around you. The gates will spread wide open and a great space will open before you. Call upon all of your strength and wits to guide you to your next destination. Your lessons learned thus far will serve you in the journey. Yes, they will, Aquarius. New lessons will be presented. Tempering your energy is needed now. So center yourself. Yeah, these kind of go hand in hand here about, going within, finding that center, mustering your strength, because there is a new journey ahead here for you. That's why you have the Judgment. This is a second chance, because you've completed a cycle that had been maybe a little difficult for you. So whatever this is here for you, I'm getting Eight of Cups energy, where you may need to walk away from a situation in order for you to choose that dream. Walk away from maybe a belief, walk away from some emotional situation that's no longer serving you. Maybe it's walking away from, the thought that you can't have what you want when you truly can. Whatever this is for you, release, control, surrender, break through the tension, and trust in your heart. Open your heart to the highest energy of all, love. That is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope it resonates. I would love to see what your intuition was picking up on from both of those cards there. Drop it in the comment box below to be entered into the free reading giveaway. If you like this reading, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. It certainly helps the growth of the channel, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you so very much, Aquarius, for your time, your energy, your support, and love. Till next time.